certainly did. Lakeview got up early and continued right to the end as the Spartans scored at the 7:32 mark in the first quarter. And Mike Campbell on a nice 72-yard off-tackle run. Jake Abears with the extra point, 7-0 in favor of the Spartans. Harper Creek answered in the second quarter right as it began at 11:51. And it was Brody Taylor from Zach Johnson, 57-yard TD pass. Berea with the extra point, and the score was knotted 7-7. Lakeview answered at the 8:30 mark. That was 3 minutes and 11 seconds later. They went on a 73-yard drive, 9 plays. It was Skylar Nichols with a 5-yard TD run, and Abears with the extra point, 14-7 again for the Spartans. Harper Creek got a tie at the 8:17 mark. 13 seconds later, it was one play, and it was an 80-yard quarterback keeper, kind of like a draw by Johnson. Trevor Johnson goes 80 yards for a touchdown, the biggest play of the ball game. Mickey Berea with his second extra point. The Beavers tied the score 14-14, but Lakeview was not to be denied. At the 3:31 mark in that second quarter, after a turnover, a costly turnover on a attempted punt, there was a fumble. They got the ball at the 5-yard line. One play later, Skylar Nichols goes in for his second TD on a 5-yard TD run. Again, Abears with the extra point, 21-14. And that's the way we stood until the fourth quarter with 8:04 to go in the ball game. Lakeview got a 25-yard run by Skylar Nichols on a 25-yard run. It was their fifth play. It was a 53-yard drive. It was his third touchdown of the night for the young sophomore quarterback. Abears with the extra point. He was perfect on the day. And the Spartans led 28-14, never to be behind. And then late in the ball game, Abears kicked a 35-yard field goal, made it 31-14, and then a throw-in safety towards the end of the ball game, 33.
Another bad snap, by the way.
Well, that field goal that I had 28-13, so it kind of made me mad that we got those last two. Got it. Okay, guys.
Now, Harper Creek. let me tell you this: the Harper Creek Beavers were shut out in this football game for 27 and 48 seconds. 27 minutes and 48 seconds of the game. They did not score, nor did they move the football very well either. Honey has those stats, and that'll confirm that.
There you go.
You're not the prophet anymore. I've given it to you in 28-14. Even the field goal. You missed it by 5.
Yeah, I know.
Close. No cigar. No cigar today.
All right.
Okay, stats. They're lopsided, Kenny. Harper Creek only had 78 yards rushing in the entire ball game in 20 attempts, 3.8. On the other side, Lakeview had 379 yards and 59 rushes, over 300 more yards on the ground for the Spartans than the Lakeview, than the Beavers. The Spartans averaged 6.4 per carry for the entire ball game. Passing, Harper Creek, Trevor Johnson was 10 for 23 for 184 yards and a touchdown, but he was intercepted 4 times. Skylar Nichols, Big Sky, was 2 for 4 for 27 yards. Total offense, 406 Lakeview, 262 Beavs. First downs, 23-7 Lakeview. First downs, Harper was 3 for 12 on third down conversions. Lakeview 5 for 12. Harper did not have a fourth down attempt. Lakeview was 0 for 1. Both punters were outstanding. But Lakeview's punter averaged 42.5 yards a punt on 4 punts. Lakeview averaged 38 yards on 4 punts also. Lakeview had 1 fumble and lost 1. Harper lost 1 fumble. They had many fumbles that were bad snaps, but they had 4 interceptions. Lakeview had none. Penalties, Harper had 1 for 5 yards. Lakeview had 8 for 50 yards. Now here's what's exciting with the individual leaders. Trevor Johnson was the only Beaver that he had 88 yards rushing. For Lakeview, 3 people each accounted for over 100 yards total offense. I have Mike Campbell, 148 yards and 23 carries, 6.4 per carry, 1 touchdown. Big Sky Nichols had 17 carries for 134 yards, 7.8 per carry, 3 touchdowns. Donnie Erzberger, 19 carries for 99 yards, 5.2, but he caught 1 pass for 25 yards, so he had 24 yards offense. Only bright spot for Harper Creek. Brody Taylor caught 4 passes for 138 yards and a touchdown. He caught passes of 27, 57, 48, and 6. Plays 63-43 for Lakeview, 5 turnovers to 1 turnover. Katie by the door.
Big man, 33-14 to final. Lakeview undefeated.